Well, here with their analysis are Robert Gardner, Managing Director of Reddington, which advises on institutional assets worth £150 billion, and author Detlef Schlichter, whose latest book, Paper Money Collapse, predicts a looming breakdown of the global monetary system. Gentlemen, thanks for being here. Detlef, let me start with you. Doomed to collapse in your analysis, the paper money system, hard commodity money will replace it. Over what kind of timescale and what hard commodity peg do you have in mind?
Well, it's obviously very difficult to predict the exact timescale here. I think it's becoming increasingly obvious that we are approaching some kind of endgame of our paper money system. The present paper money system in its present form has only lasted for about 40 years. I mean, it's only been in 1971 that the last link, although a tenuous link, to gold was abandoned by Nixon.
Bretton Woods, of course, yes.
Exactly. And so we had 40 years of an ever-expanding paper money systems. The problems we struggle with today, weak banks, overextended asset markets, unsustainable debt levels are all results of this. So I think we are very close to the end game. More and more people realize it. If you ask me to put a time frame on it, I would say 2 to 5 years. We have a different system.
This is the financial district of New York City. It is the most powerful and richest 4 blocks anywhere in the world. Right over there is the New York Stock Exchange. Right up there is Wall Street. This is where trillions of dollars are made and trillions of dollars are lost. And in the last few months, more money has been lost here than any other time in the history of the world. Now, the question is, who lost that money? Most of it were little people, people with their 401ks, mutual funds, their life savings, their college foundations, their retirement. That's who lost here. So here's where the richest people in the world live. This is where the money is transacted. But the question is, in this last economic downturn, was it an accident? Was it a mistake? Did people really lose money, or did it just change hands? Is there a conspiracy of the rich?
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Broken, the school's closed, the prison's open. We ain't got nothing to lose. Everybody we rollin', everybody we rollin'. With some light-skinned girls and some Kelly Rollins. In this white man world, we the ones chosen. So good night, cool world. I see you in the morning. I see you in the morning. This is way too much. I need a moment. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking. I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power. Till then, that the world's ours.
Minimize the federal government. When you have big state government, small federal government, our voices are heard at the local level. We can make differences. A whole continent wide cannot control a federal government with a banking system that prints money like it's paper. You can't even call it money anymore. Gold is money. Silver is money. Green dollars are not money. They're using inflation as a hidden tax to fuck the people. Prices go up. Do your wages go up? No. My wages didn't go up, but prices went up. Gas goes up. Milk goes up. Trains go up. How am I supposed to live? And this is all because our government prints too much money, starts too much wars, so they can sell their tanks, their guns, their missiles. Because that's all America exports. Is guns, missiles, and tanks. That's it. We need to bring production back to America. And the Federal Reserve. And the fractional banking system. When you invest $100 in a bank, they multiply that by 9 and they send it out 9 different ways. They don't just make money on the initial investment, they make it 9 times the initial investment.
A ticking time bomb of American debt. This time, all this is owed by college students. $3,000 adding on every second.
If I keep going at the rate that I went the first year, by the time I'm finished, I will have about $120,000 worth of debt, just from school loans.
The most traditional financial baggage dragging behind for Americans has been credit card debt. For the first time, debt belonging to college students has taken over that #1 spot.
Students graduating in 2008, 2009, and 2010 are facing the worst job markets in a generation at least. And so you have people who have more debt than we've ever seen before and are having a harder time finding any job, let alone a job that pays them enough to somehow pay off all this debt.
29-year-old Shayna is haunted by major money problems. What she earns now is barely enough to survive on a day-to-day basis, let alone pay back for her education.
The money that comes from the internship is, like I said, very little and doesn't pay for much. It'll pay for maybe a dinner or two.
The connection between lack of a good enough, if any, job and growing debt has never been as tight for graduates.